Hi Revivers, Dr. Lin here at Rehab and Revive Physical Therapy. Today I'm excited to talk about the use and usage of massage guns. We're a manual therapy clinic here at Rehab and Revive. We don't use devices, but my hands get tired, and I've always wondered if a massage gun can do just as good or be helpful for those of you who may want to try to do it yourself or have a professional come and do it with you. All right, so this is like Christmas. We're gonna unbox this. Like I said, I've seen a couple of massage gun devices, and I think they're super interesting, and I've always been curious myself. So now that we have one, we're excited to try it out, and I want to understand it better so I can educate you all to do it safely. I think that's the big thing. It looks like we've got the gun here, a couple of different tools or devices, a plug, and then this looks like the battery itself, actually. So that's good. I think we'll try this out, see if there's some charge on it. Yeah, it's like a clip and like a real gun. I've shot a few handguns before. So they've got the soft head for anywhere you would have used an actual thumb. Okay, that's good. So thumb, and we do a lot of that stuff for kneading and breaking up soft tissue here at Rehab and Revive. This is the flat head for any parts of the body, so it's very generic. This one's a bullet head for deep tissue trigger point. And the fork head, I believe, is this one, so for neck and spine. What I've heard from the past is other people have told me about massage guns. Sometimes they're so powerful that they can make some bruises or do some damage to the skin. So I have myself a nice towel. I'd like to start with that first and see if these things are safe. So let's see, I think this is, you stick this in and okay, all right. So looks like we have some battery, and that's probably what that is. I have a feeling this will go faster, and it does. A lot of vibration going through my arm. Kind of feels like a weird, like that, if you have to hit the funny bone. And now it's definitely going through my nerves a little bit at this frequency. I can feel my nerves. And then this is pretty high. Oh, there's one more. All right, so this is really high. I don't know how many horsepower this is, but my hand looks like it's gonna split into molecules. Like right now, I don't know if you can see that, but at a very high frequency. So let's start at the low frequency. I have shin splints a lot of times when I run, so let's throw that on my calf. Feels like this percussive technique, right? Now the interesting thing about percussion is to settle down a couple things like muscle tone, so guarded muscles. Osteopathic doctors have similar devices, but it's like hooked up to the wall, and it's, it also does this. This seems like a decent frequency. I kind of like it. So let's see if I can do it over the skin. I think this is soft enough. You can see the vibration. What that does is it just calms that nervous system. That's why the tone. Now, if you have a true adhesion, I'm a little bit, hesitant to say, hey, this is something that you can break up an actual scar tissue or an adhesion. You may want to just go to a manual therapist there. Let's just jack this up to the highest one and see what my opinion is. Now that's a little bit more uncomfortable, but I think, I could see how one person maybe would get used to the lower frequency, and then your body wants more and more. Your body attenuates because that's how the nervous system adapts. So you might want more and more, but make sure you're not hurting yourself. Off the bat, it does feel a little looser compared to my outside. Maybe the next tool I'll do a little bit more of the outside. So let's check that out. Once again, I'll probably put the towel on just to be cautious, and we'll turn this on. Oh. I've shot a few handguns before. Oh, right. They shot out. Alright, so, alright, it's not going to shoot out this time, I don't think. It's very similar to the light bulb one, whatever we call that one. I think it seems okay for my skin. I'll do that. So I think you just want to go this way, perpendicular to the surface. Let's do the medium one. This is the third level. yeah, it doesn't seem too bad on the skin either. This feels okay. I have no issues with this one, whether it's a high or low. I think the other one, because it was more rounded versus flat, felt a little bit more weird. This one kind of feels like it captures more surface area. I think that's kind of the thought process. So let's move on to the next. This one. Yeah, this one's similar material to the flathead, but you can kind of just feel the density of this. We'll do it maybe on the close to the shin bone. Maybe you want to get that deep tissue, that shin splints I always get. You know, I just got that hurt. That got a nerve. So that sent a little zinger down my leg actually. So I think you kind of have to know where your anatomy is, but I think on my skin it's okay. Okay, so the interesting thing I'm feeling now is it's not isolating in this region anymore. It's going down to above the knee and towards the ankle, and it's at least at this frequency. So I don't know with the other ones, but this, since it's so focused, it probably creates all these ripples, is what I'm noticing. Not bad. I can see the calf or something like that, maybe. I'll give that a shot here. Let's do it on the slower one. And there's a lot of nerves around the calf, so you want to be careful. I can see a lot of people hitting nerves. How do you know you got a nerve? You know, I think that's good. That's a good little discussion. How do you know you hit a nerve? Well, you're getting a zinger, electric shock, numbness, tingling, pins and needles, even this like hot, throbbing, intense pain or pressure below the area you might have worked on. You might have nicked that nerve. So be careful. That's something we see all the time here at the clinic. I just want you to have like the understanding as a consumer that, you know, not everything around here is just muscle and muscle tissue. And I think the final one is the neck one. Let's see here. Let's hook that up here. Don't lose an eyeball. So this one's mostly for the neck. Now just quickly off the bat, I can kind of see that your spine probably goes through here. Now if someone did that for you, probably a lot easier. I think for me to reach around, do it is a little bit more different, but let's see what happens here. All right, so I'll probably tilt it this way and then just go. All right, so that's at the lowest one, and you know, there's a lot of vibration here. So my guess is to hold that, you better have good shoulder range. But I think that hits that spot as long as you're not hitting the bone. I think you're okay. But I think the hard part with this one is that you're doing it yourself. I think it might be better if someone's just kind of running through and down your spine. I think that's the way to go. So let's have a quick discussion about the different types of modes or modalities and different methods that it takes to break up soft tissue or massage or muscles. I think that's an interesting discussion I think that we all should have. So typically you have massage and you have manual therapy. Sometimes they're somewhat similar, but the whole idea of manual therapy is that you're being specific and there's a method or there's a plan to break up and then enhance function. And that's usually generally what manual therapy is. We want to break up scar tissues or adhesions of tissues that are repetitively being abused. Now massage, I would say in general, there's different types of massages. There's the deep tissue, there's the soft tissue. It's also trying to help move circulation and the fascia. Now, here comes the massage gun, and I think it's really a neat device that if you know how to use it properly and safely, could be very helpful. The one thing that I believe that massage gun is really good at is helping the guarded muscle or the tone of the muscle, and that's usually a feedback loop of that sensory and motor where something's guarded, you're high stressed. I can see that easing that up. But in general, most things without a general plan, it's just a short-term fix. I think with manual therapy or types of soft tissue mobilization, there's a plan that's going to happen that's going to help enhance your function over the long term. But if you need a quick fix, then using a massage gun isn't a bad idea. All right, the Achedaway Pro Massage Gun. This can be found on either their website or Amazon.com. I believe there's two different types of massage guns that they've produced. You can check out, maybe there's some subtle differences with the other one, but this one retails about $300. You might be able to see if there's any specials coming around for the holidays or Black Friday and whatnot. But for some of you who use massage guns or maybe even use the Achedaway massage guns, we'd love your feedback. Please throw those in the comments below. Here at Rehab Revive, we're always trying to pump out new great products and ideas and talk about those different things and also give you our professional opinion. Also, we have a lot of the DIY stuff that can help you with your own aches and pains. So please subscribe below and help us and continue the support, and we really appreciate all your support through this past year. I'm Dr. Lin. Remember, we heal smarter, not harder.